I'm Chris Olson, and this is Driven to Engage. In this video, I want to talk to you about the digital retailing notifications that we get that come across as internet leads, and they're all manner of different things, including price unlocks. And so we want to take a little bit different approach with these type of opportunities than we would with like a TrueCar lead or another contact us form that comes off our website, because they may not necessarily be in that spot. They may have just submitted that price unlock in order to get the price, but really weren't interested in having much more conversation. And at the end of the day, I don't really care, because the purpose of my call was to help the customer, right? So let's have that conversation. So part of that is just start it very matter of fact. Hey, Mr. Customer, I see that you were interested in this vehicle and that you just went through and did a price unlock. I wanted to make sure that you got the information that you were looking for. And was that the car that you were looking for? Okay, great. Now, have you had the opportunity, or where are you at in the process of actually driving that car? Have you had the opportunity to drive the exact one yet? So I might ask that question. What are some of the features that you're really looking for as you started going through this process? And so what we want to do is really go on a fact-finding mission with the idea that asking this question gets us to the purpose. The purpose of our call today was to see if you wanted to come down this afternoon or if later on this weekend would work better, right? So that we're getting an idea, where is this customer at in the process? At the end of the day, sales is really about asking questions. It's not about just giving information out. So what we want to do is ask questions that really starts unpacking what the customer's motivation was. Keep in mind, a lot of times there you're going to get feedback like, listen, I was just putting in my information so I could get the price. They totally could have given us a fake number. There was some level of motivation to put in accurate information there. So if we get them on the phone, let's just start asking some questions. Where are you at? Totally get it. Listen, I'm not going to be selling a car today. At the end of the day, when you're ready to make that purchase, I want to be the one that's in the mix in the conversation with you. And so if we can today, I'd just like to answer some questions for you, help you along that path, help you understand what it is that you're trying to accomplish and how we can best help you with that. And I'll let you make the decision on what comes next. And a lot of times it's just that matter of fact, talk to them real, talk to them like you want to be talked to yourself. At the end of the day, a lot of what we do is kind of the golden rule. Treat others as you'd want to be treated. So dealing with these digital retailing notifications in whatever form they come in, they may be starting it just with a price unlock and then looking at maybe a couple different scenarios. And a lot of what you're going to see in there is just where they start putting in scenarios of trades and payments and down payments and terms and rates and all this. And you're going to start seeing how they're navigating through this. And really it's kind of reading all of that information, going in on the back end of your digital retailing tool. What are they doing? What does it look like they're trying to accomplish? And then addressing your conversation based on that. If it was just a price unlock, let's go have that conversation. And notice that you were wanting to unlock the price. It didn't look like you'd done a whole lot else. Are you intending to pay cash? Are you going to be financing it? Is leasing an option? And just ask the question. And every time we ask a question, just sit up and listen. Seal it. The more you talk, the less you're selling, okay? When we're asking questions, that's when we're selling. And it's the customer doing the selling for us. So in digital retailing, it's really using that tool to understand more about what this customer's motivations are. If you see that they're putting a lot of payment stuff in, let's start having that conversation so that we can help them with it. I see that you had a trade, or I see that you didn't have a trade. What are you driving now? What are your plans for that vehicle? So it's just really about asking questions, seeing all the information that you've got there, ask the question and see what the customer responds back with. If we continue to get in that habit consistently, day in, day out, you start finding that you get more and more comfortable doing these things, being consistent with it, and you'll notice it, you're in the results. You're going to get way more engagement, way more appointments that show up and eventually buy. So that's our digital retailing notifications, and we'll see you on the next video.